Hey YouTube, it's Sayuri again. This is my second video, count 'em two. I guess a quick update on everything that's going on. I still don't have my hormones yet, but that's another 10 days away. On the countdown now. Anybody who's friends with me on Facebook can see that I'm like screaming constantly about it, so I'm kind of excited. I figured I'd actually have some sort of subject matter for this video, and it is going to be the difference between a drag queen and a transsexual.
You don't know anything!
That, ladies and gentlemen, is what you call
Your best friend.
my best friend, yeah. We'll go with that. Anyway, surprisingly enough, people don't know the difference. As much as I love RuPaul, love the lady man with all my heart, I think he's done a fairly good job of confusing the world with some of his songs, like Tranny Chaser, etc. RuPaul and the girls that are on his show are drag queens. They're the entertainment. I have a strange audience. They're the entertainment of the gay world, you know. Yeah. Whoa. Unfortunately, there's been this mesh that I don't quite understand, where people are calling drag queens trannies, and I'm sure the opposite happens too. A tranny will be called a drag queen by someone who doesn't know the difference. Transsexuals are just that. They are women of one gender, or people of one gender who are transitioning to the opposite gender. They're not throwing on 400 pounds of hip pads and makeup and all that other stuff, you know, to entertain others. They're trying to be realistic girls or realistic men, you know, if you're a female to male. I don't know. It frustrates me a little bit. I mean, I'm not offended by it, I don't guess. I am both kind of right now. You know, I perform as a drag queen, but I am a transsexual. In that sense, drag has been used often by transsexuals, transgenders who use it as sort of a beginning outlet, a way to kind of be a catalyst, you know, to relieve themselves or something. You know, it's like, oh, I can pretend, you know, I can live like a tranny. The problem that I had with that is that the illusion doesn't last forever. For one, you can't be a drag queen all your life and still feel like a woman. You know, eventually the makeup's not going to cover everything, and you're never going to be able to feel like a true woman if all you're doing is tucking it in and throwing on tights. However, I guess it does help to some degree, but Mike, like I said, for me, whenever I would get home at the end of the night, after the shows and after the fun and everything was said and done, I would wash off the face and
There I am.
there you are. That's Mike. He's awesome. He's my big gay daddy. That sounded kind of. Should we keep that in?
You should have.
Who's got a big day daddy? Big day daddy. Who's got a big day? Fuck. Who's got a big gay daddy? This guy.
Like, hey, Daddy.
Nice. Anyway, end of the night, I would come home, take off the face, the eyelashes, the wig, the hips, the body, and then you're left with this raw, bare reality of yourself, and it can be kind of depressing, you know, for a drag queen who is very comfortable with their gender, knowing that they are a man, dressing as a woman, being a female impersonator. It's fine. They're used to that. They want to see that whenever they come home at the end of the night. But for a transsexual, they want it to be a more permanent, situation. I would much rather have real hips as opposed to couch cushions under 5 layers of tights. So the illusion isn't always the greatest thing in the world for the ego, for the emotions, etc., etc. But anyway, this isn't going to be a super long video, but I just figured I would update you guys and give a little rant, and I think I look a little bit better than I did during my last video, simply for the fact that I'm not grease covered and completely boy looking this time. But I don't know. This is the end of the video, I'm thinking. Anyway, hope to hear from you guys, and if you have any opinions on any of this or anything, I'm more than willing to hear it. This is simply my opinion, my view and my take on things, and if you guys agree or disagree, let me know. And if anybody else has been through the same experience, and that is transitioning by starting out as a drag queen, which I'm sure a lot of people have, comment, message me, let me know. Alright, talk to you guys later.